Good morning, my name is Brian Johnston and today I want to show you circular trading using the circle. The center of the circle, visualize this, the center of a circle, a line drawn right across, it represents zero as a buying or selling point of the currency, and the currency will move around a circle from profit to loss as it crosses the lines. I want you to envisage a center of a circle of a trade using arbitrage trading, using the 8 currencies, 8 in buy, 8 in sell as an indicator using a 0.01 lot size. So each currency has a 0.01 lot size. These are the trades from the 16th of this month to the 16th to the 23rd. These are all the trades, profits, losses, and giving you an overall balance of a plus $4,000 from the original currency. Of course, in this trading using and I'll show you this now, the 0.01 as indicators, 8 buys, 8 sells, using a 0.01, and these above are currently in trade. What I want to tell you is 0.1 in arbitrage trading is disclosing the market efficiency of a trade, and always buying and selling of this will show a small loss, as it should be zero. It's buying one, selling another should be zero, but in fact it's showing about 2 to 3 pip loss on each currency, and it can be 8, could be 5 currencies in profit and 3 and the rest of the currencies in loss. But it's a very small amount because you're using small pip sizes as your permanent hedge. The idea is, how do you find out what is zero and circle? Well, as there's 16 total, the center is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Either side, including this as a center, is a buyer and sell, UHCHF. Here is a buyer or sell, but you don't know, it's just currently in buy. So how do you know how to enter on these two currencies? How I enter? It's pretty simple. So we're going to look at the US dollar CHF. And there are some rules. I can't show you this just now because the currency's on. But if it was a US dollar CHF, this was in fact the Great British Pound, and using daily, you want to say always the trend is on the close of yesterday, 1.38470. It's in daily here. You could use minutes and everything to even fine tune it, but let's use daily. Closing of yesterday, hopefully this was at the New Zealand Stock Exchange close, was 138,470, and the opening is 138,9944. So it's higher. So it's obviously that currency would be a buy trend, because if the opening close is lower than the close price of yesterday, 1.38470, is lower than the opening now. It's 1.38994 for the daily, based on the US dollar, New Zealand dollar, mainly on the New Zealand, the opening time. is the close was 1.38470 yesterday. The opening is now is 1.3894, which is higher, which means on a daily the trend is up. So that currency, Great British Pound, US dollar, is in the up position. Now you can look at these three currencies. That gives you the trend for the day, and you can say, all right, I'm going to place, if that was a Great British Pound US dollar there, I'm going to place a buy order because of the close of yesterday was lower than the opening of today. I'm going to think that I should open it, should put a buy on it. So it could, whatever it says there, it doesn't have to be true. As you can see here, there was a sell and a buy. The other one was the Australian New Zealand dollar, and you just click on the chart and look at the chart in the same way. Is it a buy or a sell day? If it turns out that the opening was higher than the close now, you would have to say the opening was high, it's a sell day. But these indicators only give you an indication, don't really tell you the trend, they tell you the circle, the top and the bottom, using the center of the 0.01. These trades here were trades based on a different criteria, but it's basically the same. You can always use your indicators. So, okay, I'm going to look at those currencies trade because I find the trend of the day and they're at 0 point. So I can use circular trading. I can just say it's going to go round and round from profit to loss or loss to profit over the next week. And that's a general statement. It could take 2 weeks. You can check the trend on weekly and monthly using the same criteria as this here. The closing price 1.22335, the high 1.2545 on weekly is obviously trending up on that now. It's based on a weekly trend. Okay. Always you can revert to your indicators as you want and show your indicators, and you can show your indicators, count history. Now we're going to look at the fact is at all times your drawdown should not exceed your total capital in the market. In other words, it went from 50,000 to 54,000 a week. Your drawdown should always be less than your original investment. To use profit and loss circle, going from profit to loss, always sell on profit when the currency goes on profit. You wouldn't use this on the hedge here, but you would use it if one of these that could take a week to go through it, and in that case, that could happen any time, any moment in this trade. It'll go from loss to profit for one of them. Some of them will take up to 2 weeks generally, some will take less, some will happen in one day. Okay, that's about all the market. All I can say is I did make a spreadsheet for you. Later on we'll talk about the spreadsheet. It puts all the rules, how to base off and close, and always it tells you. Remember, trading, the FOREX is a risk. It's a manipulated market. The large market firms using NN networks and GAs, using the brokers, pips to the customer using 5 pips, buy and selling, controlling the market using their pips, and they're buying huge volume. So 5 or 10 pips is nothing. They only buy what you can afford to lose. Your market, never trade more than you can afford to lose. Trade carefully, beware of your drawdowns. trade small lot sizes using your Arbitrage Brian Johnston HD indicator, which is 0.01 buys and sells for 8. They stay in your demo trader to help you indicate zero. So if you enter on zero, you go from profit to loss, and that trade will keep going round in a circle. As you use your indicator trades with 0.01 buying and selling, buying all of them over about 20 minutes, buy and sell 0.01 lots, they become your indicators. You never touch or delete or stop trading your indicators, leave them in permanently. If you want to trade it on another trading platform, you can practice on your demo trading on another platform. Remember, there's 5 pips at least, 5 in, 5 out pips. So you should always make more than 10 pips in your profit in trading the real trader, because you've got to cover your costs. Control your drawdown amounts. Remember the circle. Trading over time, zero loss, profit loss, profit loss. Zero position, which is the 8 trades down in the center, either side of the number 8.01, you have 3 currencies you can trade being very close to the zero. Always close your, and remember, when you do choose a check, is it closing is lower than the now, closing price is lower than now as the normal trading price now. It's an up market. If it's lower, it's a down market. So always trade the trend. Control your drawdown amount. Remember the circle, string, and string over time. Zero loss, profit loss from zero position. Trade over time is profit loss. Always close your position when it's in profit, and particularly 10 pips. If you're trading live, it has to be at least 10 pips in profit to break even. Watch your indicators in demo, and only then you are in profit. Picture a circle in your mind, profit loss center of circle, horizontal line, traders moving zero, loss going around to break even, then profit, or going profit, then go around to sell in negative. I wish you all the success and profitable trading. Learn the market and have fun, and always remember, never lose more than you can afford. If you need a copy of this, which has got all the rules and things in later, you can contact me. Bye for now. Lots of all the best wishes. Make money from Brian.